Hello everybody, today we are going to talk about every Cedar Fair park's most dispensable roller coasters. I just recently did this video for Six Flags, now I'm doing it for Cedar Fair because I think it's just fair. Thank you, yes, thank you, it was a good joke, thank you. So, here we go, let's jump right in. Don't let it go. I understand the historical significance of this coaster to this park, and I know it's a fan favorite. But let's face it, Montezuma is far from the great coaster it once was.
You need to shut up!
It's gotten fairly rough, at least since the last time I rode it. It's constantly breaking down, plus it occupies a huge area, but I would miss that track through the loop. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, or in this case, it's completely fucked, so just get rid of it. Anaconda treats you like I imagine a real Anaconda would treat you, and that's not a good thing. On top of that, the coaster constantly breaks down, and is probably the least popular coaster in the park, and there can't be too many people who would be upset with it leaving. Again, as cheap as it feels, I have to pick the SLC again. Once more, another coaster that is consistently ranked among the worst in the world, and currently my least favorite SLC, and also a lot of other people's least favorite SLC as well.
All around me are familiar.
While we can maybe discuss whether Grizzly should be RMC'd at a later date, California's Great America has a pretty impressive coaster lineup. Gold Striker, Patriot, Railblazer, and Flight Deck are all considered untouchable, and among the lesser coasters, Grizzly is the one I would rank as the most likely to be removed without too much fan backlash. I know you thought I was going to go with the SLC here, but no! Cedar Fair wants to say that they are going to give more investments to the smaller parks. So it's time to prove that by giving Michigan's Avenger a decent-sized RMC.
You what?
RMC, no. Absolutely no frickin' way. No.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
It's a strange situation for Carowinds. Every coaster you look at kinda serves a purpose. Afterburn, Fury, Intimidator, and Copperhead Strike are all untouchable. After that you have Hurler. They're only wooden coasters, so that won't be removed. Carolina Corkscrew, the first coaster to feature 4 inversions. Carolina Gold Rusher, in my opinion, the best mine train coaster. Ricochet, a very violent Wild Mouse coaster, and while I know that most people would say Vortex, I don't view Vortex as that bad of a ride. I've never had an overly horrible ride on it before, so my answer here is Flying Cobras. The part we've reached that doesn't actually have a super dispensable roller coaster. Woodstock Express is a family coaster, but Dorney already has another family coaster, and I don't want to spend too much time talking about Dorney. Considering Kings Island just removed their most dispensable roller coaster last year, and Vertigo is also there. And with Stinger being removed from Dorney already, we know that Cedar Fair will remove these if they want to. So they should want to, because who cares about them? They suck. Once again, I'm lazy and don't feel like doing too much research, so I'll just answer with a boomerang or SLC as usual. We've all heard the rumors, and while every year that doesn't happen, it seems to get less and less likely. Removing Excalibur makes sense. Not many people would mind, and It would open up some space for them to expand the water park, which is much needed for Valley Fair. As anticlimactic as this may be, it's really the only coaster that makes sense. Obviously, a gatekeeper or Gemini is always a consideration, but in terms of coasters at Cedar Point that don't have any historical significance, Wicked Twister is the tallest and fastest impulse coaster, but does anybody really care about that?
I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright.